Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
This is Kaylee with Kay's Wig Shop, and today we had a special moment with our client here, Kirsten. Kirsten has been to us, about a month ago?
Probably about a month.
Ago. And she agreed to come here and share her story and experience with us, along with her 3 awesome daughters. So I'm going to have Kirsten introduce herself, along with who's with her.
My name's Kirsten Adams, and I am from Syracuse, Utah, and this is my daughter Isabella Adams. We call her Bella. And we have Azzy, and we have Kensley.
Perfect. So Kirsten, tell me a little bit about yourself and why you came to us for help.
So I am 42 years old, and I was diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma, breast cancer on the right side, and one of my biggest concerns was actually my kids, my daughters, and so I wanted to make sure that they were okay with everything. Like, that was my biggest, I knew my hair was coming out, I knew changes were, gonna happen, but my biggest concern was them. And so I'd heard people talk about wigs and, oh, I could never wear one, they were so uncomfortable, and it kind of didn't matter to me. It didn't matter if it was gonna be uncomfortable, because I think for me,
You don't have to be sorry.
They are my everything. And my husband. He's not here. We could put a poster on him right here. He's not here. But this making sure that they were okay. Yeah. And so that's how we came here. Because I needed something to make life seem normal, even though everything is completely not normal.
Right.
It just needed to at least seem normal.
Absolutely. That's awesome. So when you guys came to it, I have to tell you, your mom has a beautiful light. And I was so stunned by how supportive and sweet you were all to each other, especially to your mom, and then to just see your mom push that right back onto you guys. So I just really am thankful for you guys letting me experience just yourselves. You guys have been amazing. But I wanted to ask you, what have you found to be most helpful during this experience with cancer?
Honestly, friends and family and supportive, just people being okay, that even though I'm not okay, that everything's fine, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think friends and family, just being supportive has been the biggest help.
Yeah.
And these guys have been awesome.
Yeah.
They've been so good.
They're so fun.
So.
Bella, tell me a little bit about what you look up to your mom.
I'm honestly not so.
That's how great of a mom I am, can you tell?
What's one thing that you see in your mom that you admire?
Just probably like that most of the times she's just like a little bright light in my life.
Absolutely.
I like that most of the time part.
A little bright light. Azzy, what about you?
She's always like happy, like she always has a positive like spirit with her. She's always like enthusiastic. She's like, okay guys, if we want to do this later tonight, like if we want to watch a movie, we have to go clean the family room. Like let's go put on some good cleaning music and let's go clean the family room. Like,
That's cute.
Priorities.
And Kensley.
she always looks for the positive. Like even through everything, it's always been find the positive, and we always laugh about everything.
Yeah.
So it just makes it go easier.
Every moment I've been with you guys has been filled with laughter.
Yes.
That's what I love it. That's awesome. One last thing for you, Kirsten.
Mm-hmm.
If you could give advice to somebody going through what you're going through, what would you tell them?
Ooh. It probably would be stay positive.
Yeah.
Honestly, because I talked to a friend of mine the other day, and he said there is there's an unbelievable power in the will to live and be positive, and how it affects everything. And so that has been our goal. My husband and I from day one has just been to stay positive about everything. And so that's obviously, because this wasn't scripted, the fact that they said that, I think that's been our goal. There's definitely been bad days when we're all in tears, and that was I think the hardest one actually was when I showed them my hair coming out. Like I didn't have it was kind of splotchy, it was short, and I think for women, losing your hair is hard. But I kept telling myself, I'm ready for that, I'm prepared for that, and so I stayed positive about it. But then actually, seeing it is a completely different thing. But then showing that, to your kids was I knew that would be hard for them. And so we've stayed positive, which was super fun, which is why I brought them with me that day to come try on wigs, because I wanted it to be a positive experience. I didn't want it to be negative
Scary.
or
Yeah.
scary. And the fact that they got to try on wigs, it was
That
that was
was
so
so fun.
that was so
Yes.
fun at the very end. So they all got to pick out wigs for me, and then I tried them all on, and at the very end, you helped us pick out one for each of them, and they got to each try it on, and it was just fun and positive. We've just had a really good, amid all the negative, amid all the scary, it has just been positive.
We've been a huge example to that. Like, I can't tell you enough. Every time I've talked to you, and I've seen you like a handful of times, I'm just like, goodness, how, like, what an example. So thank you guys so much. You
It's
guys
been
are
so fun.
awesome. Oh yeah, I know. Like, to laugh and just to have fun, but it really means a lot to me. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I just hope that you guys can feel that from Kirsten and understand that you're not alone, and we're here for you if you guys ever have any questions. But we also want to give a huge shout out to Bailey She Styles. She did all these beautiful girls' makeup, and we just had a great experience with you guys. So thank you again.